Hello my dear champions, welcome back to our channel Diksha Karnataka. Today I am here in this session to talk about your maths weightage in KCET 2027. Means for what all chapters, whether it is from first PU or second PU, how many questions can be asked, what is the expectation, and how has this trend changed in last 6 years. Means what to expect in this year's examination. Getting it? That's very important. Based upon that we can set our priorities, we can set our whatever chapter I'm comfortable with, I'll set that aside. Okay, priority wise we can prepare, right? And if you think the session will help you, do not forget to like this class, like this particular video, and of course if you are seriously looking to study and prepare for KCET, just you have to do one thing: subscribe to our channel and join our WhatsApp channel, WhatsApp community, where you get access to all the PDF notes, all the schedule of the classes, whether it is live or recorded, is shared in the WhatsApp channel only. So join the WhatsApp channel right now to get all the updates regarding the upcoming classes and to join the classes that has already been conducted on the platform on our channel already for this year. Okay, so let's start. Before we begin, let's begin to look at the weightage and the trend of the questions. Understand what is the structure. I know most of you already are familiar with it, but I want to highlight this point. Earlier, before this, means before last 2 years that we had CET, the number of questions in first PUC was around 15, 16, right? Okay, but now this has increased to 20 and 21, 22, also like that. So means number of questions from the first PUC side is certainly becoming more significant. Okay, people used to simply learn few chapters of PU1 and mostly cover up PU2 and had a decent score. But this is completely changing now. So 20 questions is a very significant number, significant marks in CET, provided that PU1 chapters are already easier in nature, right? So 20 questions over here in PU1. Again, this is not fixed as such from boards. Looking at the PYQs, we are able to say this. So now 20 questions can be expected from the PU1 only and 40 from the second PUC. Time is 60 minutes. Sir, what you're saying over here? Time is actually 70 minutes, right? Yes, it is, but 10 minutes you can keep for, filling OMRs, or, you'll simply use time over there. But for actual solving questions, you'll have only 60 minutes. So you have to prepare, whenever you're writing a mock, try to keep a time limit of only 60 minutes. Okay. Then weightage, I hope you know, the weightage is 50% for second PUC and 50% for first PUC, right? Second PUC and 50% of KCET. Forget it. What I said, this is your weightage, means in your final merit rank, you'll have 50 coming from your boards and 50% will come from your KCET examination, and that's how you're gonna get your merit rank. So this is the structure of your examination. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now if that is clear, let's move on to our chapter wise trend of questions in last 5 to 6 years. Okay, so if you start looking from 2019 to 2026, okay, so if I talk about the trend of questions, clearly starting from the first PUC chapters, how does it work? So if you look at the first chapter, which is set theory, okay, so most of the times they have asked only one question in that. Okay, but at maximum, on an average, if you check last 2 years, they have increased the number of questions to 2. 22, 23, 24, they asked only one question, but last 2 years they have asked 2 questions over here. So this year also you can expect close to 2 questions. If I talk about, let's say, this year trend, you can expect almost 2 questions over here also. Okay, if this is not visible, let me just write it over here. 2027. I hope this is visible now. Okay, yes, great, sir. So if we look at the trend, 2 questions can be asked in set theory also. Relation and function, 2 questions are constant every year from the PU1, whether one question will be on the domain side, right, domain or range question, one will be on the relation, basically mapping type or ordered pair type questions will be there in relation and function. Trigonometric functions, every year one question on the identity side will be expected. So here we can write again one question. This is again cut off, this chapter is not there anymore. Complex numbers and quadratic equations, one question will be over here. Okay, sometimes they don't ask also, but you can see the trend of last every years. One question is almost every year has been asked. Okay, inequality also one question is fixed, so same one over here as well. Permutation combination, for the last 2 years they are asking 2 questions. So again over here also we can expect 1 to 2 question. So previously they used to ask only one question, but the last 2 years they have asked 2 questions on this. One is basically on the factorial form, one is the proper question of permutation or making a combinatoric over there. Okay, manual theorem, one question is fixed, so here also we have one. This is again, as I said, 1 or 2 Excuse me, let me highlight it clearly so that it makes sense to you. 1 second. Yeah, so this over here is either 1 or 2 questions. It depends. So we can expect a maximum of 2 or minimum of 1 though will be there for sure. Sequence and series, 1 or 2 questions here also. If you look at the trend, mostly they have asked one question, but few years they've asked 2 as well. Last year they have asked, for this year paper they asked 2 questions. Okay, straight lines, again 1 question is almost fixed, so you'll have 1 question over here. Very rarely they ask 2 questions. If you look at the trend of last 6 to 7 years, you'll find only once they've asked 2 questions. Rest all the years they've asked 1 question only. Again, this is just for PU1 topics I'm talking about. Okay, till this we have only PU1 topics. Again, conics, they ask only 1 question every year, so you can expect 1 question this year as well. 3D, introduction to 3D, sometimes they ask, sometimes they don't even ask this question, because we already have a chapter called 3D geometry in second PUC, so they ask some concepts from there also at times. But yeah, either 1 or no questions on this case. Limits and derivative, look at the last year they asked 3 questions over here. Okay, so because what happens now, this has an application in second PUC, continuity and differentiability. Sometimes the question can be merged and used over there. Okay, in limits you'll find questions with the help of determinant, or question with the help with a combination of determinant or combination of continuity. All of that will be there. So that kind of question, that's why this year we had 3. Again, if you expect this year 1 to 2 question can be asked this year as well. Okay, statistics, 1 question is almost fixed every year. Probability of first PUC, the easier part, every year 1 to 2 question is asked. This year also you can expect 2 problems from this. Okay, related function, 2 questions is fixed every single year, so you can expect this year also 2 years. You can check 2-3 questions. And what happens now, some of the portions have been released. So basically if you look at this question trend over here, 2 was there, but then it became 1. This year they've asked 3, so this year they have increased the this year paper was a little less predictable. Okay, but my point is, some of the portions have been deleted. That's why the number of questions you'll find from a particular topic might be less. I'll show you, don't worry, check here. So 2 questions was fixed almost. Okay, but now it is only 2. Okay, so over here in matrices we have 5 questions, 3 questions like this. This year we had only 4. So here also we can expect 3 to 4 questions in matrices, 2 questions in ITF, that is almost fixed. Sometimes they can ask 1 question also, but we can expect 2 questions. Determinant, 4 to 5 questions can also be expected over here as well. This year paper I'm talking about. Okay, so if you move on to look at remaining chapters of your remaining high-weighted chapter of your second PUC, here it is, CND, 5 to 6 questions. See, they have asked a maximum of 7 problems also. Alright, so they have asked 7 problems also, but this year, lately this is becoming an average of 5 to 6. This year also we can expect 5 questions. Over here, AOD, 2 to 3 questions are there. See, they used to ask 4 questions also, but 2 to 3 questions you can expect in the AOD, basically each on 1 category, maxima minima, application of basically increasing decreasing function, and then you have the rate of change, right? Integrals, they have asked 7 questions also, but lately you can check, lately they are asking 5, so you can expect 5 to 6 questions over here as well. Okay, application of integral, this is almost fixed every year. 2 questions will be asked and very limited concepts are there, so please do not miss out on this chapter. Let's move on. Differential equation, 2 questions are fixed. Either they'll ask a question on linear differential equation with particular or without particular function, or they can ask you degree wala problem, degree and order, or arbitrary constant questions are there. Okay, or they can simply ask you find the integrating factor of any given differential equation. So that type of questions are there in differential equation. Vector algebra, again 3 to 4 questions are fixed every year. This year also you can expect 3 questions. Last year as well, means this year's paper, 26 paper, 3 questions came in vector algebra. Very simple chapter, straightforward, formula based. Do not skip this. Okay, 3D geometry, again 2 questions came last year. Usually 4 to 5 is there. We can expect 3 to 4 questions in this year. Okay. Alright, linear programming, again we had, we had in this chapter we can expect sometime 1, sometime 2 questions, so 1 to 2 in linear programming. Very simple chapter. If you sit for one evening you can finish it very easily. And probability, very important, 3 to 4 questions can be expected over here also. For this year, last year means 26 paper had 3 questions from the second PUC topics in the probability chapter. So this is how your chapter wise trend from last 7 years looks like, and we also have understanding of what can we expect this year as well. Again, this is not hard and fast rule, there's no blueprint as such in KCET, but expecting towards the trend of what we had in last for 7 years. This is what we understand for this year as well. This is a chapter wise weightage for PU1 and PU2 syllabus. Okay, again, if you are looking for serious preparation, if you're looking for a structured preparation, more personalized attention in your preparation or help, then simply join our full year batch, which is Pariksha Veera. Already started, so first class has already begun from 6th of July. Okay, but don't worry, whatever classes we have already conducted, that will be given to you as recorded format, and ongoing classes will be live only. So all the classes over here are live sessions for all subjects, which is physics, chemistry, maths and biology. Each subject gets 110 plus hours of study time in each of the classes, and that you get for preparation is done for second PUC boards as well as KCET examination. Okay, so this we are trying to complete by first, so we are trying to finish your second PUC portions by first week of November, so that you will have time for your preparatory. So we have planned in a way that all the examination will be catered to properly. Okay, alongside this you get 20 plus tests for part and full length, means whatever syllabus has been done, for that syllabus you'll get part test. Once your full syllabus is done, you'll get a full length mock test in this, and you can access this till KCET 2027 till the exam. Okay, you get teacher notes, you get assignments, unlimited DPP generator to practice more and get better in your preparation, and you can access at the Vedantu app. You can download on the Play Store, you can access on the website also, vedantu.com. You can check it out. Link for this batch you'll find in the video's description. Go and check it out. And fee of this particular batch is very reasonable. We have kept very low, 3499. Take it up right now. Start the study preparations very soon. Okay, we are doing very good in these classes. Okay, a lot of students are making a lot of improvements. So if you delay it, if you are inclined towards it, if you're looking to make a change in the preparation, and if you delay it anymore, what will happen? You'll have more backlogs. Okay, if you already delayed it so much, so you have to cover that as well, right? But trust me, believe me, it's possible. Think about it. When you do a crash course of any CET or any examination, you have to cover up all this in 30 days, right? Or 25 days. But right now we have close to 7 to 8 months, 9 months in the preparation, and for 4 months that is there, we're gonna have the structure to do it. So whatever backlogs are there, you can easily cover it up. So don't worry. If you are somebody who's feeling that, sir, classes already started on 6th of July, I'll be at disadvantage. It's not like that. Okay, you'll not be at disadvantage. You will be at disadvantage if you don't join the classes. That's something that I understand very clearly. So join the classes right now and get access to the previously conducted classes recorded. You can watch it again and again and come and ask us your doubts. Okay, so let's move on. What else, sir? So if you look at, so we have already covered the weightage of how KCET pattern question looks. But KCET exam is not, done until unless you score high in your boards also. Okay, so if you look at number of marks that is coming from second PUC syllabus from each chapter, this is how it looks. Again, this is your blueprint from which year? 2026. We have not got for the next year yet, but if you understand, 1 or 2 marks can vary from here, but more or less it will remain same only. In that understanding, if you check, the relation and function has total of 9 marks worth question coming from here. ITF has 6 marks. Okay, matrices has weightage of 9 marks, and determinant has weightage of 12 marks. This is the highest weightage chapter, which is an easy also, 17 marks. We have integration for 18 marks. We have AOD 8 marks. Sir, why are you telling this? Because as I said, your KCET rank does not depend only on the KCET examination. So when you're looking for weightage of the chapters in KCET, you should look for KCET for PU1 and PU2 and boards second PUC syllabus. And this is your blueprint from the last year. This blueprint is yet to come, but my point is, this is very important to understand that the difference will be not much, right? So have a look. Application of integral will be again another 5 marks. Differential equation will be for 8 marks, and vector algebra is 8 marks. Acha guys, one more thing I want to tell you. These marks you see are with the options. So in your boards paper, you get internal option. You can choose any 6 to solve. You can choose any one of them. So there are internal options provided in your boards, right? So including the options I'm talking about. Okay, 3D geometry is 6 marks. Linear programming is 6 marks, and probability is 8 marks. So if you take sum of all this, it will become 120. Okay, it's not like that. So when you're writing this paper, what happens? You have to choose only for 80 marks, right? So in 80 marks, you can choose the combination you want to. Okay, you want to choose, let's say, 5 marker of integration. Of course, you don't want that. So you say you want to choose 5 marker of determinant. You can choose that and avoid the integration question over here. So this will become simply 13, and that will be taken as 12. So you can choose to do what question you want to do. But my point is, this is the weightage, the blueprint from the last year. So when you are preparing for KCET, try to keep this in your mind as well. Okay, so I hope you found this helpful, this this session that I conducted today regarding a weightage of CET maths helpful. If you have anything to say to me, simply put that in the comment section. Anything else you want from me, again ask for that in the comment section. I'll certainly help you out with whatever is your request. And that is all in this class. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye. All the best.